Hello there, Patrick. Peace again. This is August 26th, Wednesday, 2026. I'm doing these 3 videos in a row, and I'm just going to space them out on YouTube. So this is the 3rd video I'm doing, and this is quite an entertaining book that I'm currently working my way through. A little over 3/4 finished, by Peter Zahan, called The Accidental Superpower. And I'd just like to point out quickly the chapter on Canada. He's talking about Canada, and in particular, again, this is 12 years old, published in 2014. We're 2026, but 12 years old. But his insights on Alberta, I think, are very, very what's the word, prescient, or very, very forward thinking. This guy has a encyclopedic knowledge of global geography, but it runs too much into subjective and not opinionated, but just it's too flippant. It's too subjective and flippant. But that being said, it's still great to get his view on things, his opinion on things. I don't know whether he's traveled to as many countries as he talks about or not, but it'd be interesting to see his actual credentials on where he gets all this information. It's an insane amount of information about geopolitics. But the part about, I just want to bring to your attention the part about Alberta separating. He basically says in 2014, he's looking forward to the time we're living in today, and he's basically saying that he thinks Alberta separating is inevitable. And not only does he think it's inevitable, he also thinks that they would not become an independent country, but they would very quickly adopt to become a extension of the United States as a 51st state sort of thing. We've heard Trump talk about 51st state recently in the news for all of Canada, but he's talking about it for Alberta specifically. And then he goes into detail on the reasons why he believes that. So I will try and do another video in the future, maybe specifically talking about Alberta, or maybe some of the other parts of the book. I still have a good hefty, I don't know, maybe another 80 pages left to finish, something like that. So as soon as I get through it, I will do a follow-up for you, and I'll either do another video on Alberta or another video on Canada, or maybe just a summary video on the whole thing. But super, super informative. I couldn't absorb all the information in it unless I had a photographic memory, because he just goes from one country to the next, and then back to Russia and Turkey, and back to Slovakia, and back to Germany, and back. He's going all over the place in Europe. He's going all over the place in the U.S. Talking about the shale industry and this and that. Just volumes and volumes of both opinion and facts. Some of the facts he kind of pulls out of the air, but I'll give it to him. It's definitely a lot of labor went into this, whether he did it all himself or he had help. A very, very worthwhile read, I would say, especially for the times that we're living in today. So that's my brief review on The Accidental Superpower by Peter Zahan. The subtitle is The Next Generation of American Preeminence and the Coming Global Disorder. A lot of food in there for feasting on, for chewing on. That's it. And I think that's it for this 3 series of videos that I'm all doing on August 26th, 2026. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're able to spend time with people you love. God bless you. We shall be in touch very, very soon. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your summer, wherever you may be. Bye now.